Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our evening news wrap up, where we bring you the latest updates and stories from around the world. Tonight, we got a lot to cover from breaking news and top headlines to in depth analysis and special reports. We've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. Has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. In a world where the illusion of economic recovery is unraveling, U.S. credit card defaults have surged to 14-year highs. I might have mentioned this yesterday, but the economic meltdown accelerates, leaving many to question the stability of the financial system. Um, in Las Vegas, police are investigating the very strange similarities between the Cybertruck bombing and the Bourbon Street massacre. The intel community is focused on any reflections on the attack, which normally occurs within the first 24 to 36 hours. As the investigation unfolds, the public remains on edge waiting for answers. And I think even some came out and said that they weren't connected. But ultimately, we really don't know. In a surprising revelation, a classified CIA experiment claims that life did exist on Mars and they built pyramids through a top secret program known as the Stargate Project. Uh, Intelligence officers turn to physics in hopes of, psychics in hopes of gaining access to inaccessible places, adding a layer of intrigue to the already mysterious red planet. Um, on the political front, MSNBC has finally admitted to a massive spike in illegal immigration under Biden. I've done a whole entire separate report on that if you want more information on that. But the border crisis has been a contentious issue, and the acknowledgement from a major news outlet adds fuel to the fire. Corporations clinging to DEI, or diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, are facing boycotts and lawsuits threatening their social license to operate. The Department of Justice um, Office of Inspector General released a report revealing that three senior DOJ officials allegedly leaked information to the media to damage Donald Trump before the 2024 presidential election. The officials are under investigation for potential Hatch Act violations, and the report has been forwarded to the U.S. Office of Special Counsel for further consideration. The leaked information led to the publication of two news articles containing non public DOJ investigative information. This is why a lot of people within the government are retiring or quitting and leaving their jobs because they know Trump is going to go and come in and clean house for corrupt bureaucrats like these ones. Starbucks is closing one of its flagship stores near Pike Place Market in Seattle due to increased crime in the area. Another liberal hellhole. The decision follows a temporary closure in July 2024 and is part of a broader trend of store closures in Seattle and other cities facing similar issues. This is what happens when you want to get rid of police. But despite this, Starbucks plans to continue serving the community from other nearby locations. In international news, Biden has been presented with options to strike Iran's nuclear sites if Tehran speeds towards a bomb. The geopolitical tension continues to rise with the world watching closely. Australia's misinformation bill is dead for now, as concerns about its effectiveness is stopping the deliberate mass distribution of false and harmful information persist, they say. In the realm of health and wellness, a peer reviewed study reveals the whole body benefits of lithium supplementation. I don't really know about this, y'all. Just stating this. I'm not a doctor or anything. Not sure. But from brain health to inflammation and diabetes, lithium is making a comeback as a potential wonder supplement. We have to. I'm definitely gonna do my due diligence and do more research into that. Um, in South Carolina, a tractor trailer bomb threat has shut down I-85, causing widespread disruption. The populist wave continues to reshape global politics, with voters sending a clear message that democracy as it stands is failing. Uh, and the crypto industry is also evolving with new trends to watch in 2025, including tokenization and AI verified IDs. President Joe Biden will award Liz Cheney and Beanie Thompson with the Presidential Citizens Medal for their roles in the January 6th committee. This is crazy, right? The committee was controversial, of course, and partisan, uh, with Cheney and Thompson facing backlash for their involvement. The article also mentions ongoing investigation into Cheney's actions during the committee proceedings. But this is Joe Biden's way of patting him on the head, saying "good job," which basically, like I said, it basically shows that this whole thing was politics from the beginning. It's political from the beginning. But the FBI and other U.S. intelligence agencies have been criticized for exaggerating the threat of white supremacist terrorism while downplaying the threat of radical Islamist terrorism. Statistics and specific cases show that there was never substantial evidence to suggest that white supremacist violence was a greater threat than Islamist terrorism. The FBI is criticized for misleading the public and policymakers about the true nature of domestic terrorism threats. Boston officials released Emilio Jose Pena Casilla, an illegal immigrant charged with rape and kidnapping despite an ICE detainer. Pena Casilla, who crossed the border illegally in 2023, was later apprehended by ICE after uh, being on the loose for 5 months. The incident highlights the ongoing debate over sanctuary city policies and their impact on public safety. In the West Bank, the Palestinian Authority has banned Al Jazeera for stirring strife, sparking a debate about press freedom and the role of media in conflict zones. And I don't know. I thought they were. I thought they were friendly to Al Jazeera. I don't know. But as the first trading day of 2025 comes to a close, U.S. stocks are marginally lower and the dollar has climbed. The Pentagon is reassessing the future of Osprey amid crashes and operational failures. In the political arena, the vote for Speaker of the House looms, with Trump trying to wrangle support from the Freedom Caucus as the world faces a new year. The challenges and uncertainty continues to mount, leaving many to wonder what lies ahead. And that's the wrap up uh, for our evening news for today. Thank you for joining us and stay informed. Remember, the world is constantly changing, and staying updated is more important than ever. If you enjoyed today's coverage, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for updates. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Have a good evening. Until next time, y'all. Peace.